Hi, my name is Hepziba and this is Wakilisha Yako, where you get to show the world your hustle. In this week's episode, we feature Talanta Institute. They offer mass communication, TV and film production, music production, graphic design, animation, among many other amazing courses. Follow me as I show you what they have in store for us today. Come along. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome to Talanta Institute.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us today and for featuring in today's episode.
Thank you for having me
Thank you.
and featuring me.
Thank you so
In
much.
your show.
Karibu. Kindly introduce yourself, tell us who you are, and we want to know you more.
So I'm start by saying I am a child of God first.
Mhm.
I am a family man, a husband to one wife. I'm a businessman, and I love empowering young people. So I'm in that business of just transforming lives and empowering young people with skills and nurturing talents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. What do you do?
What I do is exactly that.
Mhm.
We nurture talents. We run a college with the name Talanta Institute,
Yeah.
and that's where we train in many TVET courses. Among them is media, TV and film production, music production, journalism, digital marketing, animation, and many other short courses, photography. So that's what we do here at Talanta, as we empower young people, all people with skills, not just young people.
Yeah.
Because we realize there are so many people who need the skills, so that's what we do here. But we also produce content for TV.
Okay.
We do TV shows, we do films, so we're also in that business of creating content.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. When did you start as Talanta Institute?
Talanta started in 2016 December.
Wow.
So this is our 7th year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the year of
Completion.
completion, right?
Wonderful.
So we are happy to be celebrating our 7th year now, of we're in our 7th year, and and we are happy to have come this far through many ups and downs. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What are the advantages, or what can we say, the advantages that lie in the industry, in the film industry?
The advantages, I would say, is now everybody is in media. I mean, media is everywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, you need a media person. We're in the era of most everybody is a small media house.
True.
Whether you're a doctor, you need content. Everybody now has a Facebook page, YouTube page, and all those other platforms that you need to put content. So now the advantages of these industries, you get to be more professional. We empower people, and they also get to empower other people, because like right now everybody is connected to media, and media has become, it's not just being in mainstream media. Everybody is a walking media house. So once you acquire a skill in this industry, means there are many opportunities now. As much as the mainstream may be, facing challenges, we have many other media houses now that are doing well, the digital media platforms.
True.
So it's an advantage in a way that even if you have to be in another career, the skills you gain in this industry will help you in any industry. Whether you go and become an admin somewhere, every company would want somebody who can do content. And you find just putting in your CV, I can do this, but I'm also a good photographer, I'm a good filmmaker. You're at an advantage.
Yeah.
Because as we have mobile photography now and film that are done on mobile, people are also looking for more professional content, or content that is done in a more professional way. So you find when you can do a bit better quality, you can set up lighting, means you're at an advantage. The same way, like when you came, you can try set up a mic that is closer to you.
Yes.
Somebody else who has not gone to school can go use a camera microphone that may not capture sound better. So yeah, it's a big advantage to have a skill in media, in film and all that, because whatever else you're doing, that can be a big plus. But you can still decide to start that as an industry. You're a content creator. You're doing content for real estate companies. You're doing content. Even hospitals now want to do content. Schools want to do content. So I would say it's a skill. It's become like a life skill. Almost everybody now should learn a skill in TV and film and other related courses. I
think we are transforming and we are moving into the digital world. So having the skill is really, really important.
Very true.
You said you started in 2016.
Yes.
How can you analyze the industry since you started and the far that you have come, and what can we expect in the future in this industry?
When we started, most of the people were looking at learning and maybe going into the big companies, the big media houses, but now people are seeing more opportunities in the digital space. So right now, the people who are coming to learn are not just looking at going to the mainstream media houses or to the big film companies. Most of them now are thinking entrepreneurship. They are thinking, how can I have my media company? How can I have my content creation company? How can I put content on my YouTube channel and make money? How can I create my TV show and sell it to the either pay TV or other streaming platforms? So the industry is really moving, shifting very fast to the digital space, and many other spaces are opening up. Like I said, from companies wanting to market online. So many companies now want to work with influencers and they want to create content. So many influencers are also coming up and they need somebody to help them create content. So that industry has really grown so fast over the 6 years. So I've seen that shift. And before that, we were running a media company called Princeton Media. And at that time, things were a bit different. So I've seen a very big shift now to the digital space, and also even in the mainstream media, starting the streaming platforms. Whether it's Safaricom, they have the base streaming platform. There is Viusasa, and there are now the other like Showmax, Netflix, and the rest. And there are opportunities in all these, and many more film festivals coming up that are targeting people who are starting short films, even for mobile films and all that. So the industry, I would say, has really grown and also has really shifted in a big way to the digital space, and everybody also having their own media house in their own way. Yes.
Wonderful. Why should we enroll at Talanta?
Why enroll at Talanta, I would say, is because Talanta started first as a passion and also to fill a gap. Because when I was running Princeton Media and how the dream was conceived, I could get students from universities and other colleges, and then I had to retrain most of them. Some of them didn't even have the most basic when it comes to the practical hands-on, like even setting up a camera, handling even a tripod. And this is somebody who has gone to school and graduated. And I learned these people need practical hands-on skills. I have trained even lecturers in universities. They lecture in media, but they now want to learn practical hands-on. Because when you come to the industry, people want to know, what can you do? Okay? Especially when you're starting, whether you have papers, you have a degree or that diploma and certificate, you need to have a skill where you can start. Because you're starting either as a camera assistant, as a sound assistant. So so Talanta, we train practical hands-on. We teach you, we wanted to cover that gap. See, how do we get our alumni as they come out? They have at least created content. They have interacted with the camera. They have interacted with at least some level of equipment, and they have created a film. So here we also do students' films. We do our own small festivals here. We challenge them to do that content. We bring mentors who are in the industry, and they come and speak to them. And also we mentor in other areas that are not just media, life skills. So you get mentored, in entrepreneurship and all that. That's why I would say why Talanta. Because Talanta is not just a school. I would say it's a center of transformation. That is why our slogan is unveiling champions. Because we see everybody who comes to our door is a champion, just waiting to be unveiled. Yes.
Wonderful. And you started way back, and I believe there are so many students who have passed through your hands, and they have, they have experienced transformation, and they are champions out there. And I love the way you emphasize on, you can. There's an opportunity for self-employment. You don't have to wait to be employed somewhere else with a skill. You can be able to do a lot, especially with the digital era that we are in.
You're right.
What can we expect from Talanta in the upcoming future?
In the upcoming future, what to expect from Talanta is we have already started the Talanta TV, our online TV. So we would expect that TV to really grow, where we give our students an opportunity where we can have more content. Right now we've started, but now we want to have more content on that, better programming, and where this Talanta TV can become a big channel of content distribution. We'd want to be an agency also, have an agency for our students to be able to distribute content. Because it's always tough when you're starting. You go to a streaming company, they tell you need like 40,000 hours of content. So you find as a student you may not have that at the beginning. But we can also help you through our aggregation to start earning from your content, even when you don't have many hours of content. So that's something we'd want to do. We'd want to take our learning online, where students can also learn from other places, and also have campuses in other regions, because you get inquiries from places like Kisumu, from Mombasa, even from as far as Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, and Congo, Southern Sudan. We get so many inquiries. We're looking at how can we get into partnerships where we can have branches in all these places, or a franchise that can go beyond Kenya to other countries, beyond the borders there. So we are looking at going there, having more content even on other platforms, do films that can air on Netflix, Showmax, screen on big screen, done by our students, and the collaborations we have. And also in future moving, still increase our courses, have other courses, have other partnerships with universities out there that can help us even raise a bar when it comes to training. You're able to train in a much better way. So yeah, that's among the things you would like that will come out of Talanta. You should expect from Talanta Institute, going national in Kenya, and even going global, being in other places in Africa.
Wonderful. And I love the way you emphasize on empowering the local content. Empowering us who are gifted to come up with our own content. There's someone who is watching us out there, and they really need the last push in order to be unveiled here at Talanta as the champion that they are. What word of advice can you give to them? And also there are those who have finished, and maybe they are, they don't know the next way. They don't know what to do next. What can you advise them?
What I can advise the person who is watching, just like we were discussing when we started, the hardest part is starting. So first, it's very important to just start somewhere. As small as you can start. Just start, and you start by what you have. You start by yourself, the ideas you have, whether it's writing that script. So it's very important not to despise what you have. You start what you have, and then you find help coming your way. So wherever you are, whoever you are, you can start there and start getting collaborations and people who will come to support you. So just start where you are, believe in yourself, collaborate and partner with the right people, get friends and people who can encourage you and urge you to move forward. Get a skill. A skill is very important. When I say a skill, it's both the hard skills and the soft skills. You learn something. Whether you can be able to enroll at Talanta Institute and learn the skills, that's important. But you may be there and saying, okay, right now I may not afford the school fees. Start by learning through YouTube. When you go online, don't just watch the funny videos of people entertaining. Yeah, because you are spending your money and bundles watching these videos. Watch a video that can teach you something. In line with what you want to learn. So right now there's a lot of knowledge out there, but you have to be really disciplined to access this knowledge. So I would advise, especially the young people, there are 3 things my mentor taught me, and these 3 things is discipline, diligence, and focus. Once you're disciplined, you can decide, as I go online, I'll learn a skill. So go on YouTube, get a video that will teach you, whether it's writing and all that. So you're growing your skills. Interact with a mentor who can, who has gone where you would want to go. That mentor will guide you there. So then, this diligence, you have to work hard and be very diligent as you do that. Nothing comes easy. Okay, I know right now people are used to instant things and things that come easy. Nothing comes easy. Be ready to be diligent. Avoid this deception of betting and all that and hitting a jackpot. That doesn't happen. And even the people who hit a jackpot, most of the time they lose that money. And then focus. You can decide to really focus on what you want. Don't be distracted. There are so many distractions right now. They can come from peer pressure, friends, and all that. So avoid that and just focus. If you focus on one thing, you'll be a master within a very short time. And people will be telling you a story, and people will now be coming to you to mentor them. So I'll just, that if we just those few, one can be able to start and become a champion. And the champion is in you will be unveiled through, just following those steps.
The diligence, discipline and focus. Wonderful. And let us avoid I call it the 2-minute noodle microwave mentality. Where you want to see success in a short like very instantly. And good things take time. And I believe that's why we are even here today, because Talanta took time, it was shaped, and that's why we're here today. Tell us where you're located and how people can reach you online, and also if they want to enroll, what is the process, and how soon can they be unveiled as champions?
Wow. We are currently located at Blessed House along Thika Road. That's opposite Garden City. That's our physical location. But I know very soon, by the time you're watching this video, maybe we will have opened other branches. So you can look out on our website, www.talanta.global. You can also go to our Facebook page, Talanta Institute, Instagram, YouTube, Talanta TV, and also you can look out for my personal page, Paul Mukoma, in all the platforms, and you get more information and updates. And as you'll be on the lookout, sometimes we normally have even free workshops and master classes we do here. Then we have partners like Canon who come and do workshops at our space and help people. So as you keep watching our space, you might find an opportunity. At times we have scholarships, so even you who is there and feeling may not afford the school fees, you never know. One time you can keep following, you can get a scholarship to join Talanta Institute and be unveiled as a champion and come and meet other amazing people. You can also just visit us, even for mentorship, for partnership. We're really open for partnership interacting with you, and send us a message there on our pages and tell us you have seen watch us on this show. My hustle, my hustle, Wakilisha hustle.
Yes.
So yeah, you can write to us and tell us you have seen this, watched on this show, and please come visit us. You never know, you will find something for you here.
You will be the next champion awaiting the unveiling.
Yes, very true.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us, and we really believe that Talanta will grow to be a voice and a great influence in our society and even in the whole nation. Thank you so much for the work that you do. You inspire us, and I know a lot of us, especially our viewers, have been inspired as well. Any final remarks as we conclude? Anything you want to tell our viewers?
First is to thank you also for having me and the team and your team here, our alumni behind the scenes, doing an amazing job. Following the show, you guys are doing great stuff, and so we are really excited about mentoring and empowering people. So we are really you are an inspiration, and your team and the entire Samuel's team and the great work you're doing. And this is just to tell other people, just again, start where you are, start doing something, putting some content out there. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
That's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned a thing or two out of today's video. Make sure you follow Talanta Institute on their social media platforms, both on Facebook and Instagram, and also don't forget to have a look at what they do on YouTube. Remember, if you have an amazing hustle that you love to Wakilisha, feel free to slide into our DMs and tell us who you are, what you do, and where you're located, and you could feature in our next episode. I've been your amazing host, Hephzibah Samuel, and this is Wakilisha Hustle Yako, where you get to show the world your hustle. Kumbuka kuwakilisha hustle yako. Bye for now. See you next time.